Alright, I think... Let me check audio levels. I think we're good. Yeah. Alright, let's get going. Good morning, good evening. Man, I love you, hope you're doing well. You were annoyed that I wasn't getting any more things going as far as the story goes, and you wanted to hear my voice again, so let me go ahead and do about an hour tonight. Get some of this story going. Let me share with some people. And we'll get going here. Hopefully the quality is a little better. I switched to just OBS because I was making my own stuff anyways. So I just went back to OBS and we'll go from here. Just to do a quick recap, so we are on the 3 paths, which is mission Chapter 5 of Promathia, the Return Home. We are on the 3rd mission. Mission orders. To break the Worm King's pact, you must locate the Keeper of the Apocalypse as quickly as possible. To do that, you must first learn more of Altair, as well as find Prish and the mysterious boy. And I think I chose to do Olmia's path first. There's 3 different paths that we can do here, and 3 different people that we have to go and meet with. One path requires us to kind of sit down and not do anything for like 40 minutes, so let's get going and hope we don't hit that block. But previously we had, let's see what the description is. Previously, last time on Chains of Promathia. Okay, previously we had fought through Promathia Vassal and gotten the light there and ran into some buddies of ours. And let me go ahead and turn. Link shells are quite active tonight, so let me go ahead and turn the chat off for those. Log. Chat. Chat. Let me just... I'm gonna turn those off for a moment. And then... we will need to go... to Metalworks. Go talk to Sid, see what we're supposed to be doing. And if we're supposed to be doing Olmia, then we'll get going. But after we defeated the beast in Vassal and got everybody collected together and came back, we got... I think we got separated again. I don't remember exactly what happened. But we're supposed to be working with Eshnatarl. No, we got on the airship with everybody, with Tenzin. He's like, let's go back to the cathedral, and then we ended up in Bastok. And Tenzin has been working with Sid, so we'll go ahead and talk to Sid again, figure out what we picked last time, because it's been a couple weeks since I went through on this character to do anything. And I'll go from there. What are you gonna do? Gonna go find Prish. Olmia. She said she was heading for Sandoria. Okay, we're going to Port Sandoria. There we go. I don't remember exactly what Sid's voice was. I think it was supposed to be like East Coast. Something like that. So we will go ahead and go to Port Sandoria and figure out what Olmia's getting into. Sandoria, Port Sandoria, and... Okay. Well, there wasn't a cutscene, so let me zone in and out real quick and make sure. Hopefully we're in the right place. If not, we'll go to the cathedral. Did we already do this? No, we haven't done this. Not at all. So, we'll go through here. Make sure. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go to the cathedral. Oh no, we're supposed to talk to Hinade first. That's right, because that was our Sandorian contact. So, if you don't remember, a while ago we talked to an old lady over in the far side of Sandoria who is related to Louis Vuitton, the mage related to Franc-Mage. Or the knight related to the Franc-Mage. She was in the northern expeditions in search of paradise. So we will go talk to her because that's Mildarion and Olmia's contact in Sandoria. So, hope everybody had a good New Year's. Okemashite omedetou gozaimasu and all that jazz. It was an interesting New Year's in Japan. The earthquake was pretty bad. So hopefully people are recovering to the extent that they can. Ah, you are the adventurer that stopped by before. Did you happen to find Prish? I see. I heard from Olmia about what has transpired. It is distressing to hear that Prish, as ill as she is involved in all of this. And now Olmia says that she is missing and that the Junoan government has issued a warrant for her capture. Metasmith, you are acquainted with Prish, are you not? Though I met her only once long ago, I cannot believe that she could do the things the Duchy is accusing her of. It may simply be a needless worry, but there is one thing that troubles me. When Cardinal Mildarion brought her disciple Prish to our residence, My husband told me to watch out for her. When I asked why, he said that her birth was a great misfortune, and that in due time she would commit a great crime against Vanity and her children. This was her destiny. And that was all he would say. Oh, do not worry, Metasmith. I have abandoned all self-interest and pledged my services to the Dawn Goddess. I do not care whether or not one has committed crimes in the past. I cannot turn my back on one who pleads for help. I have offered my assistance to Ulmia in her time of need. I have also suggested that she stay here. Please, would you be so kind as to relay an important message to her? Moments ago, a high priest from the cathedral, Shadowsvij, stopped by. He asked to speak with Ulmia. Chassalvij. I believe she is somewhere near the port. I would be extremely grateful if you would find her and tell her to visit the cathedral. Okay. Now we go to the port. Ugh. So, we're already 50. So much time is spent just running around in this game. Like, even with teleports, it is a jog. We're only going to do about an hour tonight. And then I'm going to go get some sleep, but we should be able to get decently far into this section. But it's just a small section in a boss fight. And that should be it. Aw, she's playing music for everybody. Just the Luffy's Meadow theme, which is supposed to be her theme. I wonder who that beautiful young lass is waiting for it. I wonder who that beautiful young lass is waiting for every day and every night down by the docks. I dare you to go down there and ask her her name. You think you could handle that? You've got to be joking. We're still on duty. Though I do get off in 3 hours. A fine tune it is. Never heard it before, but it somehow sounds familiar. I never thought I'd live to hear that melody again. Brings back memories, it does. Ho 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 ho. You still haven't found the girl you're looking for? No, I have not. Don't worry. She'll turn up, I guarantee it. You'd have to be crazy not to be drawn by the sweet melody of Ulmia's harp. I think the guy spoke first, but oh well. Bonaparte instead of Bonaparte. Oh, that's funny. I've never noticed that before. Hey, music lady! You wouldn't happen to be looking for somebody, would you? Yes, I am. I am searching for a young girl. Her hair is light blue, and she is dressed in the theologian gowns of the Tavnesian Cathedral. Blue hair? Theologian gowns? Sounds a lot like the girl that the guys up in Juneau are looking for. Kind traveler, do you know anything about the girl that the duchy seeks? Yeah, well, it happens to be that I'm looking for the same girl. Now, whether that girl is the same girl you're looking for, I don't know. I do not mean to pry, but has Juneau hired you to find the girl they are searching for? Does it look like I work for the duchy? If that's what you want to believe, go right ahead. You know they are all the same. Only see what you want to see. Hey, did you know that along with the girls, there's another warrant out for the capture of some strange boy? How much do you want to bet that those two are together? I do not know. But if the girl that you and I are searching for is the same person, I can tell you this. She is not one to run. Catching mice is what we Mithra live for, but it's turning out to look like this job is going to be a little different. Oh well. I don't have time to play 2 games of cat and mouse, so I guess I'll concentrate on the boy. Wait! What do you know of the boy? Music lady. You should be careful about what you ask. The answer might just bite you back. The girl you are looking for is the same one I'm seeking. If the girl you're looking for is the same one I'm seeking, then we'll meet again. If you still want to know the answer to your question, then I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Until next time. Metasmith! Who was that? I do not know who that Mithra was, but I have a feeling she is searching for Prish. Those eyes. It was as if she were hunting prey. Metasmith, is Prish alright? Is she not? Please tell me she is. She's fine. Oh, thank you, Metalsmith. It comforts me to hear you say that. As long as you are here by my side, I believe that everything will be fine. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean... Lady Hinare has introduced me to many people she believed may know something of Prish, but I have uncovered nothing. I'm so worried if anything were to happen to her. What? You have a message from Lady Hinare? I am to meet with High Priest Chasselvige in the cathedral. Thank you very much, Metasmith. I will make for northern Sandoria right away. Alright, we'll just meet her there. Yeah, that's close enough. I wonder how many in-game years actually have transpired since this game went live. Because like 1 hour is 1 day. There's 8 days a week. So every day is 3 weeks. So every day is a month. real life day is 1 month here. Chassalvige. Chassalvige. I'm gonna guess Chassalvige. Ah, Metasmith. My curiosity was sufficiently piqued to do some investigating of my own into the Knight Mistel. I can't do French deep. It is lovely to see you again, High Priest Chassalvige. I am afraid I neglected to properly introduce myself at our first meeting. My name is Ulmia. I was advised to seek your counsel by Lady Hinare. French. Je m'appelle Chassalvige, je m'appelle. Now I understand. The reason for your keen interest in the nature of paradise and the curse of the Twilight Gods is clear to me. Lady Umia, and you, Metasmith, you need not fear for being overheard in this place. Let us be entirely truthful with one another and speak openly of these matters. Matters concerning the Tavnesian choir's efforts to complete the 5 verses. You know of the song? Before the advent of the Great War, you came to visit Lady Hinare with Cardinal Mildarion and her companion, did you not? I was permitted to accompany Papst Mushavat and was present at the proceedings. I am certain that at that time you had little idea of the reason behind that gathering. Excuse me. Do I have any? A little bit of a drink left. It was in fact a meeting to improve the faring relations between the cathedrals of Sandoria and Tavnesia. In particular, there seems to be no end to the unsavory rumors surrounding the Tavnesian cathedral. This was perhaps due to the strict policy of secrecy the Tavnesians had adopted following the period of internecine. During the following period of internecine conflict in Sandoria, the Paps sent a messenger to determine the accuracy of these rumors. However, Cardinal Mildarion arrived accompanied by 2 young girls, and one of those girls, you, Ulmia, sang a certain song. Yes, I remember, but my voice was still untrained, and Pastor Mushavet grew furious at my terrible singing. No, child, that is not why he was angry. The reason behind the Pap's outburst was his fear that the song you are singing would be completed. He was frantic to stem the dreadful power of that song. Dreadful power? It is perhaps for the best that you remained ignorant of the truth. This story finds its beginning almost 500 years ago. It reaches back to an era considered to be a time of humiliation for the Elvain. At the time, the Quan continent was under control of an army dispatched by the Federation of Windurst. The Elvain race had yet to form a nation of their own, and the numerous tribes lived in the forests apart from one another. But even as now, the blood of the Elvain ran deep with pride. Swearing victory upon his sword, the hero Lanfia de Rodriguez came forth to lead the people to freedom. Along with General Elferon Taju, who was later to become the Marquis of Tavnesia, they founded a kingdom on the strength of 2 valuable artifacts. However, after the battle to emancipate the Elvain, both of these treasures were lost. In their respective places in cathedrals of Sandoria and Tavnesia, 2 mysterious stone tablets were left behind. We toiled long and hard to solve the riddles of the tablets, and were finally able to retrieve one of the objects in the age of King Ramper, the holy sword Lightbringer. In spite of their success, the Tavnesian Cathedral refused to reveal the contents of the second tablet. In secret, a secret investigation instigated by the Sandorian Cathedral discovered that the writings upon the stone were actually the verses of a song. Yes, you know this song only too well. It was the lay of the immortals. It was a song that would conclude with the manifestation of a deity. A song to call the gods? I never knew. The Tavnesian Cathedral had deciphered the words, but the melody had eluded them. The search for one who could perform the song was apparently long and arduous. However, when you appeared and were able to sing the opening verse, the song showed its first promises of power. But I was told the lay was sung to prove that Prish was not the abhorrent one. I know this. That is why I summoned you here to explain the truth behind these matters. I have learned from the adventurer that the knight is searching for Cardinal Midorion under orders from Sandoria Cathedral. From what I could discover, he has traveled to the Northlands to learn more about the Twilight God. I know not her purpose, but Cardinal Midorion was also seeking knowledge regarding Promathia. Cardinal Midorion? Please heed my words. Never forget the significance of that song, or your own worth as one who holds knowledge of its mysteries. If the Cardinal discovers that you are still alive, that you still live, Lady Unia, I implore you, find your companion and return to Tavnesia. I spoke with the researchers in Lucidine on the matter of Sir Louvrance. From what I can gather, your friend has most likely been transported to the Rhinostery in the Federation of Winders. That is good news. Thank you, High Priestess Chasserige. We will continue our search in the city of Windurst. Ugh. Alright. Let's go to Windurst. I think that's I don't know. I'm not sure I'm happy with his voice. I don't hear enough French to properly do an accent, and it starts sliding into making fun of Shrek. He just says like Dupont, je m'appelle. I don't know. I need to find a phrase in French that I can use to get my tongue in the right spot and then practice it. Let's go to Waters. Let's go to map 2. Talk to Keritoto. The Taru have to have like a comically deep voice for their size. That seems to be the rule. Alright, let's see if he knows anything. Huh? Hey, I've been looking everywhere for you. You adventurer folk can't Taru seem to sit still. Can you imagine what it's like trying to find you? The nerve of people nowadays! Well, I haven't exactly been out searching for you. Not in the strict technical sense of the word. But you've had me so perked up, I haven't been able to properly meditate! You've heard of the prime avatar that inhabits the realm of dreams, right? Wipe that innocent look off your face. I know you better. I know you know better. I have received a summons for you from that prime avatar. Yes, you! And also for your buddy Wuddies. These past few days have been a nightmare. Literally. The Prime Avatar snatchy-watched me up in my dreams, and I thought I was a goner. Scenes of winters flashed before my eyes. But all he said was, "Come to Solja," and ordered me to relay the message to you and pray you ordered me to relay the message to you and your palsy-walsies. Blech. And ordered me to relay the message to you and your palsy-walsies. Do you see what I went through all because of you? But anyway, I told you and done my job. So get your tailsy-wailsy down to Soja, and like Mr. Prime Avatar said. I'll never be able to meditate properly again if you don't. So, off with you now. Shoo! Yeah, that's not what I wanted to talk to him about. Soja. Yeah. Let's see if we can get the proper cutscene. There might be 2 or 3. Whoa! Your aura is blinding! What Vanadilla are you carrying? Look, I can't sleep with you standing there all muddled like a muddled mandragora. You're looking for a girl with a crikey spiky hair you could use as nails? What? Oh, I know the one. She was taken to Dr. Uran-Oran's mansion. But are you a friend of hers? That girl is a disaster waiting to happen. Unlike the light I see in your aura, she is surrounded by a dark, creepy-weepy cloud. It is that very cloud of doom and gloom that has made her a target of the great being I see in my dreams. But now that someone somewhere has activated the ruins in Soja, that great being can no longer act freely-wheely. The being is so furious over losing its prey, I don't think I'll be seeing any pleasant outer dreams for a while. His voice, the way he talks, reminds me of... what? The guy from... Princess Bride. The Sicilian. Let's move this over here. There we go. Okay. Next we need to head to Uran-Oran, huh? Where is Uran-Oran? Oh yeah, House of the Heroes. Well, next to. His is... there we go. I can't do the low tones, like boom, boom, yeah. Alright, let's go, Darude. Aren't you the adventurer that brought thee those 3 catastrophes to my doorstep? What disasters do you have thee in store for me today? I might have been caught thee off guard by past events, but this time I'm ready for you. Pardon my intrusion, but would this be the residence of the former Rhinostri minister? Metasmith, thank the goddess you're here. It seems you were one step ahead of me. Well, well, who is this enchanting young lady? Ha 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 ha! Did you think this would be enough to startle me, silly? I'll have you know, I'm one of the calmest, most unshakable. Is this the residence of Dr. Uran? Is the doctor around? I am the Mithran Tracker, Shikari Y. Are you ready to meet your doom, Dr. Uran? A Mithran Tracker? Ordinarily, I would have you faint in terror after you've heard what I've come to say. Dr. Uran, surely you already suspect the reason I'm here. Come, there is no point hiding it. We Mithran trackers are able to sense that abhorrent power. Abhorrent power? You Taru have had little experience with this type of magical energy, but the Mithra know it all too well. A stone pulsing with that dark power was the cause of bloodshed within my tribe. You will hand over the stone to me immediately. The Magicite. Now, sweetheart. Miss Mithran Tracker, I understand your concerns, but are you sure you don't have me confused with somebody else? I am an avid researcher of all things earthen, but I haven't no samples of this dreadful magicite you speak of. Is that right, Sugar Plum? I don't usually like to say this up front, but I do so love the sight of bright, gushing blood. Ah! I told you, I don't know anything about this stone. I can't give you what I don't have. Ah! Enough of this! How dare you threaten this poor man with violence? Do you truly believe this tyrannical method will lead to any sort of justice? He swears he does not have the magicite. If he doesn't have it, then maybe you carry the stone. Or maybe this adventurer? You're way off the mark, ladies. Who is this? Ah, it's Prish. The only person carrying magicite here is me! For I am the great Prish! Prish! Hey guys, sorry to keep you hanging. But now that I'm here, everything will be just peachy. Just peachy? Look at the situation we're in. You ninny? That's far enough. You kitties play far too rough. Dr. Shantoto? Shikari Y, you rabid feline? You may be a Mithran tracker, but I'll be a Cardian's mother before I let you run amok in this city of mine. How I loathe complications. And you, Uran, since I have the floor, I'll speak while I can. This story is going to the press. Another illegitimate child, an Elvain no less. What? No, you've got it all wrong, Athy. Now to the Hartaru of the Matter, Prish, show me the stone and this meaningless end this meaningless chatter. Show them why the magicite is not yours to give. Show them why it would be impossible for you to hand over the stone and live. What does she mean? If that's what it takes, nobody blink now. How is this possible? The magicite, embedded in her flesh. Ugh. Magicite is a stone that awakens an overwhelming darkness within the possessor. The possessor eventually sheds any vestige of mortality, becoming an anathema to other living creatures. Tell me, cutie pie, why do you have that stone embedded within you? Why have you not become an abhorrent being feared by all? An abhorrent being, huh? I just can't get away from that word, can I? Well, I've stayed in this place long enough. I've got to go throw down with Bahamut. Bahamut. The fate of entity is at stake. Bahamut? You mean the Worm King? Bahamut? No, my Uncle Bahamut. Of course I mean the Worm King. Under normal circumstances, it would be my duty as a Mithrin tracker to gain possession of that magicite by any means necessary, even if it meant carving it out of your hide. But why don't you accompany me to Ottawa Chasm? Instead, honeybee. There's someone there who should know a lot about that black magicite you have. That could be fun. Prish, what are you thinking? Ulmia, I'm gonna go with this cat lady. She might be able to help me find the Star of Tavnasia. Prish! Metasith, take care of Ulmia. And thanks for your help, Docs. Docs! Docs! Why is that cursed stone in Prish's chest? And why has she decided to seek out the Star of Tavnasia after all this time? I must go to Ottawa Chasm as well. Chasm. Ottawa Chasm. Ottawa Chasm. Chasm. I love Prish. Alright, I don't know if I've been to Boneyard Gully before or not, so we'll find out. Maybe... it is in... Oregano? Yeah. That should do it. I think... well... we'll see how far we can get tonight. I only want to go for about an hour. There we go, Boneyard Gully. Oh good, not a house out. So, I love Prish. It's this way. I don't remember. A couple of these big zones are really weird for finding out where the battlefield is. I think this one and one of them in Treasure's Vault are gone. Yeah, there we go, Headwind. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Do I even have my... I don't think I have my macros set up right now. So Mildarian wasn't in the safe hold after all. Her whereabouts may still elude us, but I am certain the Cardinal lives. Mildarian must be found and punished for her sins before the whole world ends up like this barren land. Leave it up to me, sis. Once I track down the theologian Prish, she'll be able to tell me where the Cardinal is hiding. Prish's trail leads to the Rhinostrian Winders. I'll head there right now. Too late, Buttercup. You've gotta move faster than that. How did you... You! Prish! You haven't changed at all. Yeah, I watch my diet. Good to see you're still kicking too, Miss Tracker. It's been a while. A meeting of old friends. This girl's no friend of mine. She is the youth that manipulated the Tavnesian Cathedral alongside Cardinal Mildarian. Do not tell me that you've forgotten our warning. When the Worm King returns, a new war will erupt between the dragons and Altana's children. Before that happens, we must wake the sleeping gods with the Lay of the Immortals and beseech their aid. Can you not see? The future that we most feared has come to pass. Of course we Mithran trackers carry a heavy sins of our own. We failed to see through your honeyed words, even going so far as to aid you in your demented plans. Whoever would have believed these plans involved resurrecting the Twilight God with the Lay of the Immortals? Now hang on there, Furball. Aren't you getting your facts mixed up? It's true that Cardinal Mildarian never really intended to wake up your fusty old gods. But we never did anything to bring back Promathia. Then why does that girl behind you sing the Lay of the Immortals? And the Magicite you possess was the same material used by the Beastmen to revive the Shadow Lord. The Shadow Lord? Don't play coy with us. If you had no intention of awakening the sleeping gods, why would you need to find a singer for the Lay of the Immortals? What have you brought forth from the abyss of death with the power of the Magicite? I give up! There's no talking to you guys when all you... There's no talking to you guys when you get all fanatical like this. That's why we never told you the truth. Why, you little brat! Yes, you're right. We are singular in our purpose. If you understand our zeal, then there is nothing left to talk about. Well. There we go. We are not here to probe your other sins. We are here to determine payment for a single crime. The crime of singing the Lay of the Immortals. You will be held responsible for the sins of Maldurian. There will be no hearing. Prepare to face your judgment. There we go. Do I still have... Oh, yeah, we're good. Oh, there they are. Scythe is scary, so let's go for Y first. Star Drive. Defeated on my first hunt. No strength left. Some strange power. At work? You guys can't kill us. We've spent a long time dealing with things that people were never meant to encounter, and we're gonna finish what we set out to do. What are you? I know exactly what you girls are trying to get at. You want to save everyone, save Vanadia. I know I'm right, because I feel that way too. We thought bringing back Promathia was the only way. Prish, you never mentioned... Mildarion, I knew it! If you want me to pay for that crime, I'm happy to do it. But not for you. Not for the terrestrial avatars, not for the sleeping gods, and definitely not for the beastmen. I'll do it for me. Because my crime was abandoning myself. Now, I want some answers. Where can I find the Star of Tavnasia? Where is this? The Uligrand Range? Uligrand Range. Wow, the beastman carried it pretty far, huh? But that's my magicite. I've got to get it back. Prish! Come back! I don't have my ring on anymore. Where is it? There it is. Alright, that's probably pretty good for one night. So what's next? So... Uligrand Range... to J9. Let's take a look here. Where's J9? I don't want to do all that right now. Alright, the next step is to go to the north area, to Ulagaran Range, and go through the maze that is that zone. It's basically a labyrinth. So I'm going to not do that right now, and go ahead and get some sleep. That was a lot of talking for this episode, so I'll get some rest. So, yeah, I'll finish up this section of the mission tomorrow after I get some sleep. And I will probably do a couple more. I want to keep these chunks down to about an hour. And try and keep that timing as much as possible going forward, just to make sure that I can upload it to YouTube and it's a nice video length. So, Amanda, if you're watching, I love you. Hope your lab work's going well and whatever else you're doing, or if you're writing or anything like that. But I am gonna go to bed because it's really early and I'm gonna get yelled at if I I'm gonna hear about it. Alright. Amanda, love you. Anybody else watching, I hope you have a great evening, and stay safe. Hope you had a happy New Year's. Good night.